Chapter 14. Feel the power and the ecstasy of power coursing and throbbing through me. The joy of dissonance and the jumbled lights of chaos and uncertainty. It fills my being like nothing before. I feel invigorated, refreshed, reborn, awake. Wonderful, glorious, unpredictability, scared and confused, anger and joy rising together as one. Such great power and even greater purpose, shining like ever-changing lights in a wonderful kaleidoscope of never-before-seen colours. It is exciting, and it brings me further to my apotheosis. Distant beckoning lights flared and coalesced around the scruffy little man as he spun head over heels, his coat-tails flapping in the winds of a colourless void. Humans say that at the moment of death all one's past experiences flit before the eyes. How right they were, thought the little man. Even though his life was far, far from being over, this transmigration of his being into another form was a kind of death, and brought with it its own type of reckoning. Passing before him were the faces of all the friends he had made in his past incarnation. They had all gone now to carry on their own lives, while he continued on, a lonely wanderer through the vastness of time. Ben and Polly, shy, frightened Victoria, even Jamie and Zoe. Jamie and Zoe. The Time Lords had returned them to their own time zones, to 17th century Scotland and to a space station in the 21st century. His masters had said that they would remember nothing of him but the first adventure they had shared. That and nothing more. Poppycock, thought the little man, even as the first excruciating pains of enforced regeneration shot mercilessly through his body. Self-satisfied and secure in their soulless citadels, the Time Lords understood nothing of the human spirit. Everyone the little man had ever met had been changed in some way or another by his presence. It was part of the reason of his being, was both his blessing and his curse. After all, he was the Doctor. The final tremors of regeneration thudded cruelly through him, and for that one fleeting half-instant his mind was opened, and his entire past and future shone, cruel and clear, before him. Everything gets old and falls apart in time. It even happens to me. But most things can be fixed. Let's see what I can do. His eyes snapped open, and he found he was trembling at his unthinking folly. Unconsciousness began to descend upon him, but before he could pass out and forget, he knew what he had to do.